Hello. I don't know why, but after I finished my last video, it was just like a message for you, a message for you, a message for you. And I was just like, I was about to go sit down and drink some water, but it was like, no, don't get up and do a message for you. So this is gonna be a message for you, okay? For the people that don't know, my name is Dre. I have D.I.D. I can switch at any given moment. That's just how life is. If you guys want a more personal reading, that information will be down below in the description box. Don't be a sus, be a sub, so subscribe and like the video if you like it and things like that, okay? So I don't even know which cards I'm gonna use. Um, I know which cards I'm gonna use. I just didn't want to use these again, but I don't know. This is a random message. I don't know who's it for. Whoever it might be for, this is for you. But it didn't want me to get offline. It wanted me to keep. Spirit was just like, no, bitch, you better get the fuck back into your seat, make yourself comfortable because we're not done. And I was like, all right, thanks. So I'm gonna be using that the Wild and Tarot today. It's a really beautiful deck. I fuck with it heavy. It does give me a lot of good infos. Um, it's very deep too, very deep. So let's go ahead and get started. Uh, I was not expecting this at all, but this is a message for you. Something you, I guess, need to hear. I will pull songs before I pull the cards. So I'm gonna pull songs before I pull cards. I'm just gonna shuffle them beforehand. So a message for you people watching. A message for you people watching. A message for you people watching. Alright. So a message for the people watching. Message for the people watching. Message for the people watching. Message for the people. Okay, so you have Walk 'em Like a Dog by Saucy Santana, which is an actual funny song. If you guys have heard of it. Message for the people watching. And you have Stay in Love by some artist. I don't know who it is. By the thing said Post Malone and shit, but I know it's not them. And stuff like so. So, any more messages? Okay, that's too many. Any more messages for the people watching? Bad Blood by NAO. Okay, so those are these songs that I have here. I am going to fuck it. I'm gonna read them first. I feel like you. This is somebody. This is somebody. Okay. One person is like walk 'em like a dog. The other person is like stay in love, and the mutual thing is bad blood. Okay. Um, It says, do you remember the holiday slipped away, time and place? I definitely remember lying on my back and seeing clouds and rays. We're dreaming the feelings rule forever. We're young, pages unsung. Oh, I think that you remember dreaming of a past that couldn't last, and now we're changing, refraining. I know I think it's the bad blood. So, I feel like you have beef with somebody clearly because you have Walk 'em Like a Dog, okay? That's just a song that is beefy. Beefy, very beefy. I'm going to start with the Stay in Love one. It says, I know things won't feel the same. I've been drowning in the pain. Okay, so someone's hurt. I'll be sober when it's over, searching for something, searching for you. I feel so empty. What else can I do? I've been feeling broken. I can't even lie. I've been feeling broken. I think that it's time. And then the other person, I guess, is like, walk 'em like a dog. And it says, don't be telling people we fuck. That's cap. Hocus pocus doing tricks on the dick. So boring your so bring your pussy casting spells on the sheet. For all my ladies, if you tired of his mess, losing weight, falling off in distress, lie with a rich nigga, now you blessed. Stunting on your old nigga, now he pressed. And that bitch that took him from you, now she in distress. Keep your cat where it's at. Make him run you a check. Game over, it's his checkers, baby. You was playing chess. Hee hee hee. Okay, so that's that. So what's this message about? What is this message about? What is this message about? What is this message about? Please let me know what the message is. Okay. Not starting something. What's this message about? What are reversals? What is the message about? Being guarded. What is this message about? Feeling trapped as well. What is this message about? Third parties as well. What is this message about? Not working things out. Okay. That's crazy. You have the daughter and the son of cups. So, here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Both of y'all motherfuckers are still sons and daughters, so you guys are very so much immature, both of y'all, not just one person, but both, okay? Both of you guys are very immature. Either this could be you, this could be you. It doesn't matter. Each one is there, whichever one is you, that's you. I feel like one person, especially the one over here, is very, very, very guarded with themselves, very protective of themselves and their heart, and not really giving into temptations, is really upset, but they also feel very trapped in which direction to go. Okay, very trapped in which direction to go. I feel like this person is a little bit more on the sadder side. Okay, I am kind of getting that this person over here is the one that had the stay in love one. Okay, I feel like stay in love is over here, and the walk 'em like a dog one is over here. Um, so the message for you, I guess, it's, you know, stay guarded. Okay, don't stay so guarded, but it looks, the thing is, like, you're so guarded and you're making it look like you're really guarded, but these are just feathers. It could easily be blown away, and then you're on the open and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So it looks like you have a hard exterior, but you really don't. And I feel like this closing off thing, okay, that you be doing, like closing yourself off from certain things and not letting them see how you truly feel and how you actually care, and what you're feeling, because I feel like you're feeling sad. Okay, on some real shit, I feel like you're feeling sad, and you're like, you don't know where to go and how to go about certain things and stuff like that. I think that you should start over here. Okay, you should start over here with the opening up. I feel like you really need to open up to certain people. Okay, because this person's love over here is dying for you. I'm just saying. I'm being honest. I'm telling you how I see it. Okay. So if you are a very guarded person, if you don't really share your emotions like that, if you don't express how you feel, if you don't, do things that you know that you should be doing and stuff like that, I don't think this is gonna go anywhere. I feel like it's going to be dry, and then eventually that little thing is going to die out. Okay, that flame is going to die out with this person. They already are talking about walking like a dog, that you're a dog, and blah blah blah, all the shit. So I feel like you do have to start over here and open up with this person, let them in, even though you don't want to because you kind of feel vulnerable, but that just keeps you in a darker place. Okay, I am seeing that for you, and things like that. You have to, pick one. Okay, I know that you might like to have many options and stuff like that as well. Okay, maybe you just like attention from a lot of people, and then you just like being alone, and You can have some people that are close by. You can have some people that are actually more farther away from you, and things like that. But you still have, like, I feel like multiple people or multiple things here, and you have to pick one and choose what you really want to do. Okay, you don't have to. Now, if you're okay with living alone and stuff like that, because I'm telling you, this person's not willing to work anything else out with you. I'm sorry. Like, this person, this three of wands is, this is my working out cards and building things together. This shit's upside down, so they're not willing to do that. Like, this person is not willing to put any more time into this, flirt with you anymore, get their feelings involved, or anything like that anymore with you, because they see that you are a type of person who is alone, okay, that likes to be alone and likes to have people around them, and then go to the people, okay, whenever they want to go to these people, okay. They see that they're not stupid. Now, if you thought they were stupid, you're stupid for thinking that. Just saying. And it makes you really sad and really, really upset, because it's like, you're this cup, it reminds me of, like, really, really dark, toxic traits, negative things. And you know that, your love comes with that type of shit. And you don't want to give that to anyone, because you don't want to burden anyone, or whatever the fucking case may be. Okay, you don't want that. The thing is, you see how this person over here is, like, chilling and is happy and stuff like that, and but their cup is all black and it's upside down. They're closing themselves up to you. Like, the emotional thing, it's closed off. So now you have to start from scratch. Like I said, you might think that there's still maybe an opportunity with this person to maybe go about things the way that you wanted it to. Okay, maybe before it used to work a lot. Okay, maybe before it used to work a lot. Maybe before, you could be this little spider who just cared about themselves, or just was worried about themselves, and then could go over here, over there, over here, over there, whatever, and stuff like that, and just live like that, and you were perfectly fine with that, and it would always work. All the things that you would, do and stuff like so, it always work. And, you were living like that for so long, and whenever you offered them this little tiny thing with a bit of, icing on top, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you would offer that, it would always work, and you would say the sweet things, or that type of stuff. It would always work for you, and you would just still keep them there, still keep them stuck in your spider web. But I'm telling you now, this motherfucker is not with it. Okay, this person is not willing to work things out with you. If you do approach them with this type of offer, they're not having it. They're not with it. They're not with it. They're not. Okay, they're not with it. Um, they're closed off. Okay, they are very much. This thing right here, that's the love that they have for you. Okay, this is the love that they have for you. This is the amount of caringness that they have for you, and stuff like that. And it's very broken, if you see here. Okay, very, very broken, very, very old, very, very, dry and stuff like that. It's barely even lit. Okay, it's like deep, deep down they care about you. It's like really, really, really deep down that they care about you. And this person's cup, upside down, blocked off. This person, I'm sorry to tell you, but this person will flirt with you. Okay, will have some type of flirting thing with you. I do see that they do have some type of, flirty thing. So they might be a flirt, and they might flirt with you, and, you know yeah, but they're not willing to work anything out with you if you approach them this way that you usually always did. I feel like you have to fix this part over here before you approach this person, because you have to get this cup all types of fixed up before you try to give it to them, because this person is not going to change their way of thinking about you, okay? So I do see that. Now, if you're at the top here, the welcome like a dog thing, I feel like you're very closed off, especially with money. You're not probably going to spend any money on this person. All right, if you have spent money on this person a lot, or if you have, you know, given them any chances and stuff like that, I don't really see you doing that anymore. I feel like you're very closed off. You're just about money. You're about yourself. Your love for this person is already dying out and things like so. I also see that you are a very flirtatious person, but you do turn a lot of people down, okay? And I still kind of see that you still have some thoughts here for this person at the bottom. I still do see that, but I still think that you are the type of person who is guarding yourself with the the love part. All right. I don't think you are the type of person who's going to jump back into a relationship or jump into something really really fast. I feel like you're very very cautious with it. You don't mind flirting. You don't mind having some fun, but at the same time you're not willing to give it up because it's all done, it's all dried out, it's all, there's nothing to give to this, is what I'm seeing here from you. It's like I have nothing left to give to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really what I'm seeing here. I don't think you're willing to work things out with this person unless they change their ways. I feel like you're gonna still stay closed off towards them. This could have been because of a third party situation, or they could have put you in third party situations, or something like that. And that just always comes to mind whenever you think of them. So all of the memories that you have with them are usually negative, not so much positive. It's never really the positive memories that you had with them. It's mostly always the negatives. Okay, is really what I'm seeing here. So let's see. Advice for the bottom pile. Um, okay, and advice for the top pile. Advice for the top pile. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start with the top pile this time. So for the top pile, I feel like you do need to focus on money a lot more, and I feel like you're trying to find new ways, maybe career wise, things that can help you grow your money, investing, or getting a job somewhere else, or trying to grow your money and trying to get yourself out of this dark situation. Because I kind of feel like you might have some money problems right now and stuff like so. So I feel like that's your advice is mainly to focus on this situation that you have here, okay? With finances and things like that. Uh, Again, I do feel like you should, right now is the time to grow, okay? It's not harvest season yet, so don't. What harvest, like, okay, so with money, if you have any type of income, I feel like you should definitely save that income. Anything that you might have, save it. Don't spend it. It's not ready for you to spend. You don't have the finances for you to just be spending things on random shit or whatever the fucks. You know what I'm saying? It's not the time to be doing that. I feel like you still have to wait some time, let this thing grow out more. Let your money grow more before you spend it on anything. It's not the time to be spending. It's the time to be saving. It's the time to, you know, be very guarded with money and protect this thing. Okay. Hello, Mama. Say hello to your mothers, by the way. Okay. That's a message from my ass. I also see that you guys could be in a very, sad type of state because of maybe this situation that could have happened, okay, with the third party, or, with this life situations that have been kind of draining you and stuff like so. I feel like you are soon going to receive some type of income that is going to kind of make you, happier, but it is only going to be a certain amount, okay, or it's only going to be for a certain amount of time. And, with that income, you can't just be, living the best life for those like, let's say you have enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 months or whatever. It's like, oh shit, I'm set for like 5 months. But that's not how you should be thinking. You should be thinking like, okay, well, how does this money that could have me set for 5 months have me set for 5 years? You know what I'm saying? Put that into that's what I'm seeing here. Like, you have to put that, like, invest it in something, or save it and shit like that. Okay, don't spend it. I really see that you should not be spending it. Okay, um, and I feel like you're going to be upset, okay, and sad about certain things, and I feel like you are low at the moment, okay, but soon it will be over. I know you still have some time, and I feel like you think about some negative things a lot, okay, um, and you've been sad, and you've been crying, and you've been, you know, wondering a lot about shit, and how am I gonna get money for this? How am I gonna support myself or my family, or this or that? Or it's like, oh, there's no jobs here, and it's like, oh, I have to go to school too, and how am I gonna work and go to school and then have a baby and blah and all this fucking shit, right? So that's what I'm seeing here for you guys, and like the advice for you guys is to, instead of thinking of all the negatives and thinking like, oh, I don't have any money, or I don't, whatever. Start thinking about like, how can I get some more money? How can I, do certain things to financially be secure, get myself better? What jobs have I not tried out that I'm okay with, willing to do, or like, maybe if you have a part-time job and you have the time to do a full-time job, ask for more extra hours or something like that, to keep your mind out of this, okay? Because I feel like you're in a dark place, and I feel like you have to find certain things, certain positive things, maybe go out with friends, or, do a face mask, or listen to some banging music, or some shit like that, that is going to get you out of this funky mood, okay? That is what's going to help you, because right now you're in like a negative state, in a sad place right now, and I feel like the way to get out of that is to distract yourself. And the only reason that you're overthinking things is because you have time to overthink. If you didn't have time to overthink, then you wouldn't be thinking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You would be doing certain things. This is why you're sad. This is why you're depressed. This is why you're all of this fucking shit, is because you have time on your hands. You have too much time on your hands to keep thinking about the negatives and keep thinking about certain shit that you shouldn't be thinking about. Okay? So that's your advice for y'all. Your advice for the bottom part, I feel like, is you guys that should move on, okay? I feel like if you are not willing to change your ways or anything like that, move on from this person, okay? I really am seeing that. Be strong, even if you don't want to move on from this person or whatever. I feel like you should, okay? I really do. I feel like you should. Just at least try. Um, Move on with your life. Do what makes you happy and things like that. Um, I don't think that you guys should be putting two people, especially if you are a cheater, okay? If you are the type of person that cheats, or the type of person who plays and stuff like that, I don't think that's a good look on you guys, because it's not going to help you grow, okay? It's not going to help you grow. If you are the type of person who is a cheater, is if you are the type of person who is a player, if you are the type of person who is like that, then, be by yourself, okay? Be by yourself, and don't be giving people hope, and don't be giving people, thinking that they can have something more with you, when in reality that they can't, you know what I'm saying? Just be blunt with them and be like, hey, look, I'm a player. Hey, look, I'm a dog. Hey, look, I'm this. Hey, look, I'm that. And I just don't want to be tied down and stuff like that. I enjoy multiple people at once, whatever, whatever, whatever. Just be honest with the person, and, move on with your life. And don't be trying to drag this person up here at the top out, okay? Because it's not fair for them, okay? And it's not going to be so pretty for you if you do it either. I feel like you're spiritually, financially, emotionally going to go downhill if you do that type of stuff, okay? Let me clarify this real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Communication, okay? You really have to communicate a lot better, is what I'm getting, okay? So it's just like, I mean, I told them that I cared about them as a friend, that I loved them and stuff like that, but that I still loved some other people too. It's like you're not saying it correctly though. If you're giving them any sign of hope that you are going to change and you know deep down you're not going to change, don't try to string them along. Don't do it, okay? For some of you guys, my advice to you is not be with so many people and communicating with so many people either. I feel like you guys could get some name mixed up or something like that, and you guys could even get caught up because you're talking to so many people and shit like that, and then you could get the numbers mixed up over here. It's like, oh shit, this is Sasha, this is Ashley, this is Tiffany. I called Ashley Tiffany and Sasha Ashley. Shit, fuck. You know, it's like now you're getting all types of messed up and in a shitstorm, and you don't want that. So that's the advice for you. I don't, like I said, I don't look down on anybody who is a player or a cheater or something like that, because we all have our flaws, we all have our mistakes and stuff like that, but own up to your shit. Don't be a type of person who's like a cheater and then you're just like, oh no, I'm not a cheater because I want to punch you in your neck now because you're a liar too. You know what I'm saying? So don't be like that. Actually be honest and stuff like that. And if you are like a liar or something, if you know you have your flaws, I feel like you definitely should work on your flaws and don't neglect that you have any flaws. You're not a perfect little angel. Trust me, you're fucking not. Okay, nobody is. Not even this person at the top is a fucking angel at all, okay? Nobody's an angel. I'm not saying you have to be an angel, but at least own up to the bullshit and the shit that you do, okay, in your life, okay? Because if you don't, then you're just lying to yourself, and that's the biggest joke that you can do, is lie to yourself, pretending that you're something that you're not, okay? That's the funniest thing I've ever fucking heard. Is like, you can tell Pinocchio that, it's like you can tell that Pinocchio is lying because his nose is huge as fuck, and then Pinocchio's over here, it's like, at least sometimes, like, Pinocchio's like, it's like you can't tell, like, all right, so let's put it this way. I'm kind of getting mixed up. Like, see, now you're getting your words mixed up. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you tell a lie over here, and then you have to back up that lie. So then when they ask you 3 days, 4 days, 5 years later, and they tell you, you're like, oh no, I've never eaten a grapefruit before in my whole entire life. But you love grapefruits, and then they see you eat. They ask you, like, do you like grapefruit? And they're like, oh yeah, I love it. And it's just like, I thought you told me that you never ate a grapefruit 2, 3 days ago. And it's just like, see, now you got caught up. When in reality, why did you have to lie about eating a fucking grapefruit? Like, a grapefruit is a grapefruit. Why would they get mad about you eating a fucking grapefruit? It doesn't even make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you definitely need to work on that shit. It's not fair for the other person, because it's like the person is just not going to trust you, they're not going to respect you, they're not going to care for you. Like, this person over here is losing love for you, and that's not just with them, it's going to be with everybody that you meet in your lifetime. And at the end of the day, you're going to be alone. Like I said, I do see you being very much alone, okay, having people at the distance and stuff like that. And if you're fine with living this way, that's perfectly a-okay. You be a miserable little shithole, that's perfectly fine. Because I don't think that you like living like that, because sometimes you want to have a partner, sometimes you do want to have somebody by your side and stuff like so, but then sometimes you just want to be by yourself and want to be alone and want to be free. So you have to actually talk with the person what you want, and don't try to tell this person what they want to hear. You have to tell them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear, okay? So if you're okay living like that, perfectly fine with you. At the end of the day, it's your life. Just don't drag people along, because at the end of the day, what I always say is, you don't know who you're fucking with, okay? Some people are very revengeful. Some people are crazy motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Some people could kill people for that type of shit, or some people could just do really, really big damage to other people, because to people like this, because they weren't honest and weren't, telling the truth and shit like that. So, again, just keep that in mind. So, I'm going to pull one more card for that. Okay, so any last messages for the people here? Okay. Any last messages for the people here? Any last messages for the people here? No. Okay. So no more messages except for this one. Be careful with a mother figure. Okay. Just saying, be careful with a mother figure. You know, sometimes we like to believe that our mothers are, you know, the best things out there and they're perfect beings and shit like that, which in reality it's not fucking true at all. This can also mean that you are babied, okay? And this could be both of you guys, okay? This is a general message for both of you guys. So both of you guys need to realize this shit is that you're not a fucking baby. If you're on my channel, you're 18 and over, most likely. Hopefully. If you're not 18 and over, I ain't gonna snitch, but I'm just saying, you're grown. Okay, you're a grown ass a fucking adult. So act like one. Okay? Your parents aren't here to baby you forever and ever and ever. Okay? You're not a fucking kid, you're not a fucking child, you're not a fucking baby. Grow the fuck up. Both of y'all. Not just this person, not just you. Both of y'all need to grow the fuck up and actually understand the wrongs and the rights that you guys do, because both of you guys do wrong things. Both of you guys do good things, okay? It's not just, you know, oh, well, they did this and they did, that's being childish. Shut the fuck up. Own up to your shit. Hopefully they send them this video if you want so that they can understand, like, hello motherfucker, own up to your shit, okay? If you're watching this and you're dealing with this person up here, send them this video so they can hear me tell them to own up to their shit and grow the fuck up. If you're the person up here, send it to this motherfucker down here so they can understand and hear my ass tell them to grow the fuck up. Because both of you guys at the end of the day are both not in the wrong, not in the right, but you both have flaws, you both have pros and cons and shit like that. If you guys want to work things out with each other and, you know, actually talk shit out. This little, this little blocking, this little, you know, I'm not talking to you for 3 days, I'm not talking to you for a month, I'm not talking, well, you didn't reply in 3 hours, so I'm not going to reply for 6 hours. That shit is childish. Grow the fuck up, okay? Grow the fuck up. Just understand that this isn't no type of, you know, game or whatever the fuck you call it, okay? Maybe for this person down here, it could be some type of game with some of you guys. This person up here, I don't think this person's taking it as a game. Again, you know, it could either flip flop, whatever. But this isn't this isn't no this isn't a game. This isn't, you guys can't be childish in this type of thing, okay? If you guys want that relationship that you guys really want, you have to work for it. You really do. That shit is not gonna come and be knocking on your door like, here's your perfect relationship. Have a great time. That's not gonna work that fucking way. It never will. Okay? A relationship is a lot of work. A relationship is between two grown fucking people, mature fucking people who are willing to work things out and deal with each other's bullshit and deal with each other's good shit and, you know, see if you guys, you know, can make it work or not. Now, if you guys are over here yelling at the other person and the other person's yelling back and then, you know what I'm saying, cursing each other out and stuff like that, where the fuck is that going to end up? Nowhere. It's only going to end up with between you being separated with the person you want to talk to the most. Facts. Like, that's period. Okay? That's what it's going to end up with, is by you not talking to the person you want to talk to the most and them not talking to the person they want to talk to the most. Because at the end of the day, you guys love each other, I guess, okay? Even though I feel like this person's losing love. I'm just saying. That's what I saw. So, I'm just saying this person is losing love because they're tired of this person's shit. And I feel like this person's tired of that person's shit too. You know what I'm saying? So, again, also be mindful with the friends that you have. Be mindful with the parents that you might have around you. Okay? At the end of the day, they should want to see you happy. Okay? That's what they need to see you, is happy. They need to see you happy. That should be their main concern, and what they should want for you is your happiness, okay? If you're with this person or if you're not with this person, if they see that you're more happy without this person and they tell you, like, I see you happier without this person, then leave this person, move on from this person, etc. If they tell you that, even though and if they tell you that they see you happier with the person, but they're just like, no, you should block them, you shouldn't talk to them, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, then do a little something, okay? And I know that, parents like to protect their children and shit like that, but at the end of the day, you're not babies, okay? You're not babies. You're not. Y'all are not fucking children. You're not little babies. And yes, it's in the nature, in the parents' nature to protect their children from the harm there and stuff like that. But how are they ever gonna learn to fly if they don't fall sometimes? You know what I'm saying? It's like a little baby bird. You know, the parent doesn't want it to fall off the nest. You know what I'm saying? Because what if it falls and it hurts its wing or it hurts itself or something like that? But you never will know unless you try. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure your wings are pretty fucking, you know, grown about now, motherfucker. Like I said, you're not, if you're on my channel, you're over 18, you gotta do this type of shit. You can't be relying on your parents for either home, food, clothing, whatever the fuck you're dealing with and stuff like that. You know, even though they could give it to you, or even though they care about you and stuff like that, you have to understand that they're not always gonna be there at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You're I'm sorry to say, but your parents could easily go at any day. You know what I'm saying? You never know. They could stay here for 30 years, they can stay here for 3 more days. You never fucking know. Okay? So you can't be relying on that forever. Okay? The last thing that I do have to say is it's okay to say no. Okay? It's okay to say no sometimes to either a family member. Maybe you don't want to say no because it's like, no, but that's my mom or that's my dad or that's my brother, that's my sister, and blah blah blah. But it's not benefiting you and stuff like that. It's only benefiting them. It's okay to say yes sometimes and stuff like that, but it's also okay to say no. Okay? And this could be you or this could be you. It's okay to tell them no, like, no, I don't want to, do this with you, or even like a relationship. Maybe somebody wants a relationship with you off breaks, and it's like, okay, we've been talking for, I don't know, I'm ready for a relationship, and you're not. Don't just go into the relationship because it's gonna make them happy. Like, say no if you feel like you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no when somebody is like, I need money for this, and it's just like, I no, and it's just like, wait, what? How? What do you mean no? And it's just like, no, because this is a little bit I have, and if I do this, then I won't be able to get out of here like anytime soon. And it's just like, no, I'm sorry. Like, I know that you helped me a lot, blah blah whatever, but I can't give you my last dollar because I need my last dollar for tomorrow. I have something to do, or I need, like, it's like, if you need this thing, it's like, or like, let's say you want to move out or some shit like that, and you're saving up your money, and then they're just like, I need to do this, pay, the gas light or the gas bill or some shit. I don't fucking know, and it's just like, no, I can't. And it's just like, what? And it's like, I can't because if I don't save this last bit that I have, I won't be able to eventually have my own place and have my own thing or whatever. And it's just like, really? Are you serious? Like, now at the same time, now if you're this is like for the people that are paying rent and doing their, paying with their bills and shit like that, and are getting on their shit. If this person doesn't ask you for anything and then ask you for something, I do feel like you shouldn't be greedy, and you shouldn't be looking at them crazy like they need your help. So help them. But if you are saving those $20 and then somebody's like, hey, yo, buy this dub for me, I really need the money or something like that, it's okay to say no. I don't care if this person needs money or whatever. It's okay to say no because you don't need the dub, and you know what I'm saying, like, you're okay without it. So save those $20 that you have and shit like that. So that's just a general message for both of you guys. And things like so. If you guys like this reading, go ahead and give it a like. If it did not resonate, don't try to make your big ass feet fit in some small ass shoes. If you guys want a more personal reading, that information will be down below in the description box. again, my name is Drea. Thank you guys for coming to my reading at Blunttarotxo. Hope you guys come again. I know it's really difficult, for some people out here to get the facts spoken to them, and it's a little hard to accept, you know, the shit that goes on in life, and we all go through that, but we have to fly from that nest eventually. Okay, even if you don't want to and you feel comfortable in this, like, let's say you're in a relationship and it's very toxic, even though you feel very comfortable in that relationship because that that's how they are, and you've been dealing with them for so long and things like that, and you're just used to it, and you don't, like, especially my fixed signs out here. If you're a fixed sign, I know how hard it is to leave something that you have a routine on, and you don't like change and stuff like that. So I understand, but you have to, you know, get your big boy pants on, big boy boots on, and just go. Okay. Maybe you don't like to approach people first. Maybe you're scared. Maybe you're timid, and you usually want people to come to you and stuff like that or whatever. I'm here to tell you that not all the time you're gonna lose a lot of opportunities while waiting for someone to come towards you when you could easily go towards them and could have had this opportunity way faster into existence. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't, let's say you have a crush on somebody for 5 years, and you never told them that you had a crush on them for 5 years, and you know, you just look at them and hope that they sometimes come to you, but they're clueless as shit that you have a crush on them. Then they're over here dating somebody else because they never knew that you had a crush on them, and then they get married and have kids, and then now you're left there for sad and shit like that. But if you was to go towards them and tell them, like, hey, maybe we should get a coffee sometime, or maybe we should have a drink, or maybe we should eat some food or something someday, and they're gonna be like, whoa, hell yeah, like, you never know their reaction. Like, the worst thing that could happen is you get rejected or some shit like that, and they'll be like, no, I mean, I would love to get something to drink with you, and maybe we can have a friendship, and then boom, you could even have like a banging ass friendship with somebody. You know what I'm saying? But you never know until you actually try and actually go for it. So that's me giving y'all, you know, advice, I guess. So you never know until you try, okay? So have a great day, you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.